Hello, I'm Warren Martin, and this is Face Today. And here we are on Monday, and on Mondays we're going to focus on the truth. That's the F in Face Today. And we're going to focus in on the truth. And this week we're talking about the difference between being a tool and being a man. And really the big difference is this. A tool is designed to be used by anyone, anywhere. All you got to know is how to use the tool. And the same is true for you and me. If you are acting as a tool, then what you're doing in your life can be done by anyone who is trained to do what you do. And that's very different from being a human, because a human brings uniqueness into their job. It brings uniqueness in there. And you were created to be a unique individual. You were not created to be like anyone else. You were not created to emulate other people. In fact, if you read in Psalm 139, starting in verse 13, it says, "For you form my inward parts. You cover me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret and skillfully wrought in the lowest places of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your books they were written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them." Do you realize what that's saying? That's saying that God made you, and He made you exactly as you are, and He did it on purpose. He knew exactly what you were going to go through in your life. He knew what you were going to look like, and God does not make mistakes. He made you the way you are. He did it on purpose, and God does not make mistakes. That's an extraordinary statement, because what it means is that you are truly unique. There has never been another you before you. There will never be another you after you. You are the only you that will ever walk this earth. And if you spend your entire life trying to emulate other people, trying to emulate the way they do their work, the entire world will miss out on an expression of humanity that it will never see again in anyone else. Now then, there's a step further with that as well. You see, as Christians, we also have the Holy Spirit that lives in our life. And the Holy Spirit lives through our life. The Holy Spirit is the incarnate Christ that lives in and through our lives in a spiritual manner. He works through our lives. He ministers through our lives. But what that means is that if you're a unique expression of humanity on this world, and if Christ works through your life, then what comes out is a unique expression of Him in this world. And if you refuse to allow Christ to work through your gifts and your abilities, if you refuse to allow Christ to work through your life, the entire world will miss out on a unique expression of Christ that it will never see again in anyone else. That's pretty extraordinary. You were created to be a unique expression of Christ. That is who we were created to be. That is what we are reaching for in our lives, to live as that unique expression of Christ. And that's the truth that we need to focus on this week, is, are we living according to our gifts and our abilities as a unique expression of Christ in this world? Well, that's the truth that we need to focus on this week. And tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to talk about accepting responsibility for where you are so that you can become that unique expression of Christ. So I hope you'll join us next week, I hope you'll join us tomorrow. And until then, hey, go have an extraordinary day.